Now, I'm sure a lot of us here don't need no introductions, but please, sir, tell us who you are and your history, maybe a little bit of history with Tekken, and then like we can delve into like your characters later on. But for right now, tell us who you are, tell us, where you're from, how you get started with Tekken, all that kind of stuff, and the floor is yours, brother.
Okay, sounds good. So, I'm Revenant Jumanji, or Jeremiah Blevins, real name. I started Tekken in Tekken Tag 2 days. That's when I started getting. I actually found out. I don't remember how exactly I found out that there was a Seattle Tekken Facebook group. I was playing offline for like the longest time, or I was playing online. And I went there and like I had like the biggest ego. I thought I was the shit because I would beat up so many people on Tag 2. And man, my first tournament, I got a reality check.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't get the worst placing in the tournament, but I got 7th, I think, out of 14 or something. And I was like, oh, it's not bad, but I beat, like I was just like, man, okay, so I'm trash. All right, I got to get better. So I started losing a lot to Silence. Silence is my training partner out here, mains Nina since Tech 2, or since T2. And like he would teach me all this kind of stuff. I was like, every time we play, like I'd always ask him like, hey man, what can I do better? Or I'd ask more people, like, hey, what's my problems? And like some people said punishment, some people said stepping, some people said a lot of other things. And this is actually kind of the story of like how I like decided to become a lab monster. And at this point I was like labbing, and my friends make jokes about this today, because at one point I was getting so much better, and they're like, man, dude, how's Manji getting so good? And they're like, well, bro, he doesn't have a life. And I'm just like,
shit.
Well, that's true. It's true. I didn't have a life back then. So yeah, like I was labbing all kinds of stuff, matchups, whatever it was, and like that was just what I was doing. Like I wanted to get better. I didn't want to be trash at the game anymore. And I wanted to improve, and that was the main thing I was doing. I still had friends tell me like I had to play, but I was like so invested, and the lab was so new to me at the time that I would just lab 8 hours and be like, nah, bro. Like Mac was actually one of the main people. He's like, bro, you gotta play, Manji. Stop. You can't just lab all day. And I'm like, man, yes, I can. I'm getting strong. Trust me.
Yeah, for sure.
And yeah, and I was getting strong, but like he was right though. To a point, like I still had to play the game, and it took me a long time to realize that I needed to still play the game. I still do think that the lab is something that does help you quite a bit surpass people without playing anyone. But you do have to play to some extent. But it all depends on like what like already and what you can grow upon, because there's things that you can improve on in the lab, and there's things that you can improve on in game. And sometimes when your stuff in the lab really outweighs what you can improve on the game, it's time to hit it. It's time to like ignore your friends, whatever. Hey man, let's play. Nah, bro, I'm labbing 8 hours a day. What the fuck? How do you not get bored, man? It's like, I don't know, bro. I enjoy learning, I guess.
Right.
But yeah, that's where I started. I actually originally started the game in about like I want to say I played at T4. I was playing T4 when Yoshi was an alien. And this kind of goes back into the character thing, but I'll just say like briefly that like that's where I started, of where I knew what character I was going to main. But that's where I started was T4. Back when Law had like that what was it? The crazy voice lines and the yells and stuff like that. I thought that was like, the mods that you see that mod like a bit on people's laws nowadays in 7. Like I thought it was pretty cool. But yeah, so like that's where I started, and like I was just like a casual, just mashing buttons and stuff like that.
Why Yoshimitsu, man? Why Yoshimitsu? What drew you to the character? What made you main him be the main?
He was the main because in Tekken 4, he was the only unique character that does anything like this. Like, there's obviously similarities. Kuni, we're not gonna go into other characters, just examples of stuff like similar that he could do. But like, no one stabbed himself in this game. There's only one other character in this game that can heal, but like, it's different because the way he heals, he has different options. He has secret things he has in his healing stance. There's all kinds of different things and unique things. The other thing that drew me to the character is that he's really difficult. So one thing that I will also tell you in Tekken Tag 2, and this relates to Yoshi as well, so it's on topic, is that like Yoshi was the first character that was picked on the tag team. And so I had to struggle a lot more in those days because Yoshi just wasn't good then. But like I had said to myself, and unrealistically, that I wanted it to be difficult because I felt like if I could play a character that was this tough, like my fundamentals would be really strong. You know, and I still think that. But yeah, so like he was just like there was no person, like any character, anything that just like stood on the sword, jumped around, did stuff that was unrealistic but cool as hell. You know, the unblockables were tight. They were like just everything just seemed to like go really well. So I had told myself in T4 or when I was a kid or whenever I was playing back at home, and I was like, you know what? Whenever I decide to take this game serious again, like, or I take it actual serious and I don't just mash buttons, like I'm gonna play Yoshi. I'm gonna main Yoshi. And like and I had big goals for that type of stuff like that too. At the time, I still have them, but like I don't remember what the goals were then. But like the main goal was just that I was gonna play Yoshi, and so like Tekken Tag 2 came around, and I didn't know who else to pick, but I knew Yoshi was first, just because of all the experience and the stuff that I was drawn to from him. Like to me, he's just a badass character. Like my friends used to make fun of me in Tekken Tag 2. They'd be like, and they showed me like they got my friend's girlfriend wrote this thing, and I was really like I was really fragile back then. Like it was really easy to piss me off. Not anymore, but like I was then, and like it said 2 hentai for you, and this was when they released Yoshi. And I was like, hey Mara, can you make a drawing for me? That'd be dope. Because people thought I was obsessed with the character. Well, or they joked that I was obsessed. And I was like, nah, man, he's just a badass, bro. Like they'd be making it jokes. They'd be like, man, do you want to like date this character? And I'm just like, no, it's not like that, you know.
I mean, come on, man. He's a space ninja. Like, come on, bro. Like, everyone, come on.
Yeah,
man.
exactly. He's like dope, and and so like it just kind of like people just like to clown on me. That's one of the main things that some people in Seattle did, and it was cool. And after a time, I got adjusted to it. But yeah, like that's the reason though. Like it's not really anything, but I do think it's important to have meaning in your character. And my meaning is that the character is like Yoshi in 7. So like and to go into like after Tag 2, even though like people would call me like a Leo main because Leo was the star and Yoshi wasn't really anything but dying, like I'd be like, nah, bro, I'm a Yoshi main. I'm not a Leo. But Leo was doing all the work because Leo was a lot better back then.
Right.
Much more of a powerhouse. But yeah, and so like I said, okay, when 7 comes out, like Leo got abandoned. So people people don't know that, but I did used to play her, and like and I just mained Yoshi. And at one point I did go back to her, but like it was so deteriorated and it just wasn't the same because I had put so much work into Yoshi, and I was just like, I feel like I'd have to make up years to look back at this character. And so I just made Yoshi for a while.
Yeah.
And I mean, I still do main him actually.
Yeah.
What am I saying? Yeah. So and he's really fun.
Yeah.
Like he turned out to be really good as the season, or he turned out to be a good and solid mid-tier character. Some people disagree with that and say that he's lower or he's higher, but like I think he's a mid-tier character, and I think that he's good. But like he just turned out to be that way, to where he was, and but I enjoyed him just for the character he was. Like you'll never like I could tell you countless stories how many times Mac tried to tell me, just drop Yoshi, man, play Leo, stop playing this character. Like even in 7 he'd tell me, I'm like, no. He's like, fine, you want to struggle? I'm like, yes, I do. I was like, fine, do it then. I'm like, yeah, I will. Even if the character wasn't good, I still played him. And I think that's really important when you stick to your character. There is a point in the line where it's like it comes across and it's like, oh man, this is way too fucking hard.
Yeah.
But I never felt like it was to that point, and I have never felt like, maybe when I was a lot less wiser in the game and knowledgeable, that I felt like it was my character. But in 7, I don't think I've ever felt like that Yoshi is the reason why I'm being held back. I always felt like it was a player, like I'm doing dumb decisions. It's not the character. And sometimes Mac beat me and he'd be like, it is the character though, and I'm just like, no, it's not. And I have proven that.
Awesome, man. And again, he's a space ninja. Of course you want to play him. Come on, you know what I mean? All right. Which one is your favorite Yoshi look? We're going to include him all the way from T1 all the way to now. Which one's your favorite? I have mine. but I was wondering if yours would match with mine.
Mine's 7 actually.
Yours is
No,
7 actually.
Yeah, 7's really sick.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah,
Mine's
people 3, but yeah.
yeah. Mine. I was gonna say mine is Tekken 3. The pancake looking hit. The pancake looking hit. That looks truly like when I saw him in the character select, I was like, yo, I want to play this guy too. I always say I'm too pea-brained to play Yoshimitsu to his fully, like, to his maximum, like, potential. But I tried picking up Yoshi for a little bit. I know that I've tried him, and he's sick. I just love this dude.
He's really tough. Like, he's just a tough character, like, in general. And to go in a little detail about that real quick is that what I mean he's tough, like obviously when you know a matchup, it's gonna get tougher, right? But with Yoshi, it feels like once you know very few important things, you don't even have to know like everything. It just becomes so much harder for the player, and then you actually like will really see what that player is capable of. So like in certain games, I have to really dig deep because I'm like, man, this guy knows this guy knows how to check this, and I have to stop doing it. And these are really big tools that I have to not use anymore or use less because he knows how to deal with this or he knows how to launch this on point all the time, etc., etc. But my main point being is that like the skill ceiling always like rises. It go like, so if you're playing someone who doesn't know Yoshi, the skill ceiling just drops like to 0. But if you're playing someone who knows it a little bit, it goes from 0 to like up here. And then like when you know someone who knows like, let's say 50%, it goes up here, and it just keeps going from there. It all changes based on few things that they know, and it has to be, but it's not just few things, it's like important things. Like important OSs or stuff to stop like big things that cause a lot of pressure, or for example dealing with flash or something like that. That's when the skill ceiling goes up, because that's when you start seeing more of how someone can actually play Tekken and not you.
Perfect. And you know what? That's a transition right there, because let's go ahead and get into Tekken, man. All right, man. Floor is yours. You can talk about the pros, the cons, how to deal, and then the Oki. Yeah, and that's it, man. So we can start with the pros. Like, we can talk about the moves, his moves that are like really good. And we can go from there, man.
Okay. Well, one of his big key moves, I think, because of range, down 4-1's pretty good. It's only -4 on block, and it's +5 on hit, and it has like a lot of range. So like you can hit from, depending on if the opponent expands or not, can hit from pretty far away. You have down 2-2. Another pro, it's only -12. It used to be -14, but they changed it, and now it's also +7. So they have to eat a 50-50 off of that. They can't that unless they maybe are like different characters, like Zafina or something. Down forward 2 is still good. The range is not as good as people think, but it's because like people will get hit from like super far away, but it's because people are expanding in and trying to get in.
Right.
So like, it looks like they'll hit from this far away.
It's not this guy's.
Yeah.
It's not this guy's. This guy's busted.
But yeah, so like you have that.
Does it? It doesn't launch crouch though, right? Or does it?
No, that's one of the cons of it.
Okay.
It doesn't launch crouch. It's still safe though, and it's let's see. I still think even after the nerf, this is one of his better moves as well. 3 total 4. If you go into the stand, it's +14 on block. That's +5, but yeah, it's +14. And you only can jab it. But we'll go into that a bit later. But yeah, and on hit it's like plus a lot too. So like, and on hit they have to guess. So.
Ooh.
Let me hit you. Okay.
Oh yeah, sorry. Typing.
Yeah. So if you hit anything, you try and step, do anything, this will hit you. So you have to guess on it.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and then like usually it will make people freeze, and yeah. Mid isn't super scary, but that's what you'll have to deal with if it's mid. But yeah, so 3 total 4, good move. Doesn't have the best tracking, so like I'm gonna do a jab and do 3 total 4 and just walk to his left. Yeah. But then if they do that, for example, you just do jab, and you change it. So, yeah, something like that. You basically have to play around spacing a lot because that you see how you just like clean walk that really easily. That goes into a con, but we'll get there. So one of his better moves, I think this move is still cheap. Like this move's pretty cheap. Like you can't launch this because of
yeah.
this is the move that I do to like a lot of people, and I can change the delay of it. Like we're not gonna get a very accurate result of it all the time, but yeah, you can see I can change the delay of it, or I can not delay it. Like move's messed up.
What the hell? So wait, so try that again, but don't delay it. So I'll just do a while standing 4.
Okay.
Oh shit! What the hell? Okay, I mean it's close, but like, oh shit, that's a GameStop trade.
And then like if you were to guess it right, then he can just do this in a spin, and if you do wall standing 4, I'll just 1-1 you and get free damage.
Jeez. Okay, so what's the name of that spinning move?
Wall standing 1-2 down back 2.
While standing 1-2 1 down back 2. Okay.
Yeah, and you can delay it, or you can do it normally, or you can also do the first hit, which is -10, but then it puts you in the situation to get counter hit by this, because this is also the second hit of the string is a counter hit launcher. That's one of the main reasons why it's cheap, and the fact that you have to do a certain OS to stop this madness from happening to you. On top of that as well, it has options. So like after this, I can step, I can do all kinds of different things. So like the OS is super like strong to do. I can go into it. Well,
Yeah.
Buttons are hold on.
Oh, you're good. Yeah. I messed around with it.
Yeah, no.
And some people are saying, let's see. I think Shinobi was saying, "Oh, I hope you cover the low spinning mix stuff." Okay. Yeah, I'm sure we'll be able to cover that, Shinobi. Thanks for letting us know, though.
Yeah, this is so this is also a good move. He actually just brought up another good move. This is he's talking about the down back 3-3.
Down back 3-3.
In Paul's case, he actually has the perfect punish for this. So on block, even if they finish the mid, you have 13 frames to interrupt. So you just block the first 2, and then you 13 frames after you block.
Oh damn. Oh damn! What the hell? Ah, okay. Right, because it's crouch. Oh damn! I tried to do wall standing 3-2 there. It doesn't work. Oh yeah, there we go. There we go.
Parsec, yeah, parsec.
Yeah, sure.
So yeah, like this is a really big thing to know about this. And if he doesn't stop this, he's actually -7. But like, then that puts you in the situation to want to hit a button or freeze up. So now when you get kicked in the face by the mid enough, now this is something that happens to you.
Jeez, that's. we're already deep in here, y'all. We're already deep in here. I'm telling you right now. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah. So, but yeah, that's the answer to that. Like, it's just a mix-up that you have to deal with. Like, but yeah. So 13 frame interruptible. That's the con there, and it's and yeah, you just have to be careful when he hits you. Like, just you have to understand what the opponent wants to do with the character. Like, are they looking for you to freeze, like, etc., right? So to go more on this string, there's actually another version of this string. It's just a down forward 1. It's easier to deal with, but the thing is that I tell people is that you want to dick jab this option because it beats every option. It beats 90% of what he can do. So the only option that he has, so like even do this, and it will beat that, and it will beat this one, or you'll. Should hit.
Okay.
But regardless of the fact, like, even if you're getting evaded here, like you're already recovered because dick jab recovers so quick, right? So like, I just took life for no reason,
right?
You know, and then you get a minor life lead. So like, that's like how you deal with this string, because this string is like a big Yoshi gimmick, and people will just do this all day to you if like you don't know how to deal with this. Like the dick jab isn't going to 100% discourage them from like actually going for it, but like it's going to help, because eventually they're gonna get annoyed, and then if they're smart, they're gonna down forward 1, and then when you dick jab,
there it is.
Yeah, they're gonna parry you, or they're gonna space out. Do down forward 1 again on block. Here, just stand still.
Oh, sorry.
And then they're gonna backdash.
Mm.
Kind of hard to set up, but yeah, they're gonna backdash. So they have 2 different options they can do, but like you want them to dick jab, you want them to parry you, because then you got them ducking right in your pole. So like, you know, it's like, oh, okay, you want to duck, and then you get death fist, and you get discouraged to even do the string or etc. or even do the check, you know, duck at all, and then like then they go back to this, and then you know you just go round and around and you just dick jab again. Right? You know. So it's like this. Another good move he has is this move is kind of on the slow side, but down forward 3-1 is pretty good. It is +4, -9, safe. It has some. It has. I believe it has some okay tracking. So here, go to his left. So you're right.
Oh wow.
That way. Go the other way. Oh, there you go.
There we go.
So like, let's see. I have to think. I already went over this move. Oh, this one's good. It was -13. It high crushes on pretty quick frames. So I'm gonna do a jab and do C2, and then just jab back.
Okay. Okay. Ooh, damn. Okay.
So you have to be really careful with the highs. Like a very common setup that they do is like they do down back 4 into this.
Oh shit.
Like you can check with 14 frames with this. So you have 14 frames to check this. So it's not very good.
But then you get launched if you're late, y'all. That's scary.
Yeah.
So what's the normal setup? I think people would usually set up down back 4 into CD2. Got it.
That's one of the more common setups that you'll definitely see. More Yoshis will just do down back 4. They'll see what you do, and then they'll see if it's worth doing or not. Because it's not a very good setup. Because how many frames you have to check it, and the fact that like it's negated easily. So you have that. You have CD2. Down. We just went over down forward 1. Even though this move is pretty linear, if when it's used right, like down forward 4 is a good poke, and it's a good way to just keep your opponent out.
Yeah.
But it's very linear.
Yeah. I mean, it's fast too, though. You know, I mean, like it's 12 frame mid basically. It is a 12 frame mid.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna jab and then do down forward 4 and just go right. But yeah, like this, I don't think it tracks either way.
Okay.
Another good move he has is root kick, signature launcher, -13. Tracking can be kind of wonky, but if you go to his left, like it'll miss.
Then you can go for full launch there, because I'm Paul.
Yep. This move is also really good.
Yo. 4-1+2?
Yes.
Sheesh. The range is kind of nutty too. Like what? 2.5 is it'll hit? Give or take?
Yeah, it hits pretty far away.
Yo, that's almost like 3. Damn, what the hell?
But at this range here, like if they know your options, they just backdash once and you die, right? You know. So
safe long range mid. Can you step it? Well, we're gonna try it right now. Sorry, I'm typing, guys. I got you.
Yep.
Oh, hold up now. Well, hold up now. Okay, got it.
You can go either direction, but like, so to explain it is you have to do a delay step, and it's going to be hard to do in Parsec.
Right.
But you can definitely step it to his left.
Yep.
Let's see. 2-1, really good move as well. Not only natural on counter hit, so if you and it's uninterruptible as well. Completely uninterruptible. So it's very good to use on timing and on for going for wall splats, stuff like that. And it's also safe. It does give up this turn, but yeah, it's safe, uninterruptible, cancelable, so you can do stuff like this.
Man. Cancelable. Wow. Okay. Dang.
Another move, this is actually his new low in Ken. This low's pretty good. You can see that it hits from like range 4.
Yeah, that was nuts. And this is the one that you hit over and over, bro, in the Coliseum, in the tournament. I'm just like, dude, like How do you?
Yeah.
Because I think you made people, what is it, feet towards you, face down. So whenever they get up, they you go wake up backwards and they'll get hit. So I was like, how do you beat this? Because it's 13. I mean, I can technically punish it, but you're not. I don't think I see you do that a lot. Just raw and neutral.
Yeah. Well, the other thing as well, there's a setup with it. So the setup is that you do 2-1, then you try and get up and block the low. So you get hit by the 2-1, and then you try and get up and block the low. And if you do that, if it's spaced right, it will be -12. So let me see if I can do it. Like,
Yep.
So you just try and keep blocking low.
Okay.
Got it. There it is, right there.
Yeah.
So yeah, -12. That's what 2-1 sets up because of the pushback. So depending on how they get up, that will be -12, and then like your 13 frame punish, and then I just duck and launch or whatever the case is going on.
What is that low called?
This low?
Yeah, the one that the sword.
Let me see. So I actually don't know. I apologize.
Oh, I mean, well, it doesn't matter. Not the name of it. I'm sorry. The notation.
Oh, kin forward 1.
Kin forward 1. Okay.
Kin
And
show.
you go into Kinsho through 1+2.
Yes, 1+2. Yes.
Kinsho 1. So
Yep.
1+2, and
Kin
then
forward.
1. Oh,
No,
forward.
kin forward. Yeah.
Oh, kin forward 1. Is that what it is? Got it. Okay. So to go into kin is 1+2, and then forward 1. And guys, like, I know a lot of us are like, when it comes to the range of the players, you know what I mean? Like on my stream, I got people who are like really in the beginning of their journey, and then we get people that are like, all the way like already at the top. So, yo, thank you for the raid, yo, Zen boy. I appreciate the raid, friend. Thank you, man. We got more people learning. Let's go. And thank you for the follow. What got Banagain? Yo, what's up, Zen boy? We just talking about Yoshimitsu with the homie Jumanji, man. All right, bro. Let's go.
Right.
I got you.
So, all right. So, Flash is really good. -15 on block, 6 frame move. It's 8 if you go into an SS. Still -15. It's good. It like deals with pressure really well, but there are options that I plan to go into on a separate section to talk about it more. But yeah, some people think it's pretty cheap and it should, some even think it's broken. It's kind of funny. I think so. But yeah, so it's a good move. Like, definitely one of his top moves. What's the other one? Oh yeah, how can I forget?
Oh man. Oh
Yeah,
my. What the hell? That's nuts. Wait, say it. Do it again. Hold on. Give me a second. Flash 1+4. But what the hell was that, dude?
Oh, that was forward 3-3. Oh,
Forward 3-3. Oh man. Oh, but it's -20 though. Okay. Okay.
-20 reactable low. Yeah.
Got it.
Okay. So yeah, you have spin. Spin a good way to use spin and in general is to set your opponent up like something like 3 to 4, and then see what they do. And so like if you go for something like a down forward 2.
Oh, that's nuts. Do it again.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that was nasty. Oh
Spin's biggest strength is to whiff punish people for whiffing high recovery moves. So a prime example of this would be like the move you just did. So I'm gonna do 3 to 4 again, and you do down like 2.
Woo. Oh, down 1+2. I got you. Iron Mountain. Yo, that's. Jeez. Okay, that's scary.
And another thing also to note is that you can spin cancel to make yourself recover faster, and then you can get a punish. So another example of this would be like something like this. If I do this and then I spin cancel, I can spin cancel and do back turn hop kick quicker. So if you do something like that too, like I can do the same thing here in back turn.
Shit. Woo. And I see this move a lot. It's safe on your end, but it's really good, and it's also break the floor. What's the notation on that? Is that Kinsho?
Kinsho 1+2.
Kinsho 1+2. Okay.
Another one of his good moves.
Kin 1+2. Safe mid. Damn.
I think I'll point out maybe one or two other moves, and then we'll move on. So I think this is another good move that he has.
Cheers.
And I mean, who can forget this move?
CD1.
It is my yeah.
Oh, sorry. Hold on, guys. I'm using a hitbox. All right, listen. I just got a hitbox. And I'm getting used to it still. So CD1, really good. -17 though.
-17, and he can't block in the Kinsho. As another side note for that.
Oh.
He can't block it, so like you have even more frames. So the only thing you want to do is you want to try and do. You can do like a somewhat slow mid, but you have to do it pretty quick because like his like high crushing option is 12, and Kinsho 1+2 is 12.
So just try to interrupt maybe with the jab string.
No, you don't want to do jabs because this high crushes.
Oh yeah, okay.
Well, like if you're quick enough, you might be able to get off, but if you hesitate, this is gonna high crush you.
Okay. Yeah.
But I am -17, so I don't have the frames to high crush. But it really just depends. Some people, because when this is spaced out as well, the other thing about this that makes this move good is this. So just stand still. I'm gonna put it at tip.
Yeah. I mean, I can't. Paul at that point can only do, like a death fist from that far away. I mean, let me see if I can even try to punish that.
Okay.
Oh shit. No. No,
Yeah,
come on, Roman. Come on, Roman. What's going on, man? It's not today. It's not today.
There's that.
So crouch dash 1, -17, but really good. Kinsho 1+2, really good. Anything else? Any really good moves that you're just like, I gotta. Oh, what was the name? What was the notation for the unblockable? Was it up back 1+2? Is that what it was?
Up back 1+2 1.
Up back 1+2.
It can be canceled as well.
Unblockable. Up back 1+2 1. Oh, you know what? Since you're here, man, how many unblockables does this dude have, man? How many? Like that was one.
1, 2. Oh my god, I did the wrong one.
Oh, you're good.
This one? Oh, it's that one. There it is.
That one. Holy shit.
Yeah.
How what the hell? What do I do there? It's like if I try to like
step where you interrupt with reaction.
Okay. So just step.
Yeah.
Shoulder at max range. For Paul, I think you can do it. Try CD1 again.
Okay. Try again.
Oh yeah, that's a punish. That's a punish for sure. Yeah. Not that. Oh damn, that is fast. With Paul, maybe back one two. Go ahead.
Oh, you're gonna do back one?
Let me see if back 1-2 can hit that far. Back 1 is surprisingly far.
Okay, hit there.
That's too close, I think. Let's do right here. Oh, that's.
Yeah, it's kind of annoying to do. There you go.
There it is. Yeah. Or maybe let's try this. Yeah, back to B-By said back to. Let's try that real quick. Give me a second. Oh, it's because it's 18. Back 2's 18. Damn. So yeah, I have to like dash in. Oh, sorry. Dash in maybe Iron Mountain or just dash in back 1-2 if I'm sharp.
Well,
if I'm sharp.
If you dash, I think that your the Kin 4-2, the high crush, will clip you. So try that.
Oh yeah. Woo. Oh, that's
Now if you add a button, I'm pretty sure it's a counter hit.
Right, absolutely. And then that's a launcher?
Counter hit launcher.
Counter hit launcher? Okay. Dang, okay. Dash eats too many frames. You're right, Vandy. Listen, man, I want my punishes, alright?
Okay. Oh, the other thing I didn't talk about on Kin Forward 1 is... Hold on. Should have had this on anyway. Is this... It gives this knockdown. And then he gets a free 50-50.
Holy shit. So that's Kinsho 4-1?
Yeah.
Jeez. That is so far, dude. I mean, if I'm playing with a Yoshi player long enough, maybe I'll be able to like catch this, but in a 1-2 setting, that's scary. Yeah, because you got that too, which is, you know, which is also going to get you. Doesn't Kinsho 4-1 gives you also guaranteed? Oh, sure. I'm sorry. Kinsho 1+2, doesn't that give you Kinsho 4-1 as Oki?
No, it gives you a free low.
Yeah, right there. Yeah. That's nasty. That's awesome. All right, man. Any other great moves that just popped in your head, or we can move into the cons?
No, we can move into the cons.
Let's do it.
Okay. Cons would be low. Lows are like his lows are just not very good. Like this is -1. Like this isn't a bad low. Like he doesn't have bad lows, but he just has like a lot of reactable ones. Like this one. Like people say this one is reactable, but I think this is his new best low. Like his low game went up a bit after season 4, but like the lows are still definitely a big con.
A lot of reactable lows.
He's got this one too. It's one of his best ones, but it's launch punchable.
Right, but it's 18 frames. That's pretty quick.
Yeah, and it's one of the only lows in the game you can skip to full crouch. Like you don't have to do this. You can do this.
Oh damn. Okay.
Yeah, I think it's the only low. I'm pretty sure it's the only low in the game that can do that. Like you can't even see the full crouch animation. But yeah, it's mainly lows, and it's just the fact of he's really weak in a lot of areas to his left. Like so for like if you go to his left after like down forward 1 or something like that, like you'll be able to step it pretty cleanly.
Weak to his left side. Sorry, I gotta handle a couple of things in the chat. Somebody says that somebody wants me to be famous and asking me for spam. Sorry, I gotta shot somebody in the chat.
You're good.
Let's see. A lot of reactable lows, and then B-Bye said we already talked about 3-4 cancel. Yeah, I think we talked about 3-4 cancel, right? Yeah, we talked about that the first time, I think. Yeah, the 3-4 cancel. Let's see, a lot of reactable lows. What is that spinning homing low move again? Full crouch down 4-4.
Yep, full crouch down 4-4.
Got it. Crouch.
Counter hit launcher as well.
Yep. Launcher. But.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I have to go back to the
Are you good?
Pros. So this is probably one of his best moves. Like I can't believe I forgot about this. I apologize. So much stuff going through my head.
Oh, you're good, man. Sorry, I'm still typing. Which one?
Okay, so this move, sidestep 1, is safe, +2/1 hits, and counter hit launcher.
Oh, what the fuck? That's crazy. Yeah.
That is one of his top 5 moves. For
So sidestep 1, safe mid. Sidestep 1, save mid, counter hit launcher. Ooh, that's nuts.
Yeah. The other positives he has is evasion. And being able to turtle effectively, be able to heal, you know. But the evasion he has is pretty good, and the amount of spacing that he can cover with this, the options he has. But yeah, so yeah, lows. And yeah, it's just the fact that he has a really big problem, like when people go into his left. Like, for example, his stances. To give a really prime example, is just go to his left after 2. Other side. So go to your right.
I'll go to my right. Oh. Oh, damn. That was completely. Wow. Okay. But then he has a homing move. But that's a high, right?
Yeah, it's a high though.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that he can really hit you with. It's minus 13, plus 6 on hit as well, and counter hit launcher.
Counter hit launch. What is that? 4? No, not 4. The 3. I guess the fly 3. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Got it.
But yeah, so like that's like the really big thing with him is that like all his stances are this, so you have to be really creative, and I think it's very, very important that that you have to really be timing based with this character a lot. Because if not, you're gonna get stepped all day. Like, I mean, in general, like I think characters have to be that way, but him especially, because all of his stances, like, they're just really weak to this. Yeah. So, like, also Kinsho is the same way.
Also step to the left? Oh, wow, okay. But then you got that.
Yeah. Well, that move doesn't track either.
Oh, whoa. Yeah. Dang.
The low if you walk.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, the only options he has that can track you now is this one and this.
And so there's almost like not an option select where there's like I do one thing and it's just gonna cover everything. None of that,
yeah,
basically.
The only way for me to cover this, by the way, is for me to dash forward. And like I said, I can't block in this stance. So I have to take a huge risk, or I have to take a risk to like realign to catch it. Or I have to just sit there in the stance longer, which is still a risk.
And Shinobi, I think the sword thing is minus 6 on him, so he's safe. But I can step that. I believe that's what you said, right, Manji?
What? Like you step what? This?
I think Kinsho 1+2, is that what it was?
Yeah.
Yeah, the multi-hit on one block, yeah. But I can step that to the left.
You have to figure out what your punish is because of the weird angle. But yeah, like it's yeah.
I'll just do back 1-2 there. Okay.
But yeah, so like that's a really big thing, and it's the same way with Flea. So I kind of showed you like Roo Kick. Like if you wait or you go to the your right, like that it just doesn't hit.
Sorry, which one would you say, Shinobi? Oh, Kinsho 1-1. Is that what it was?
Oh, yeah, this move, like they made this natural in season 4. And so now that he has a move that tracks to that side.
Sorry, go ahead.
So like that's his option to deal with people going to his left all the time and can.
Dang. So I just block it?
Yeah, you just block it. It's -9 and +7 on hit.
That's crazy. Thank you. No problem, Shinobi. Like, let us know, guys. If you need a specific move, let us know. This is why we're here, y'all. This is why we're here.
Yeah. And the homing move is high. It is +3 though on block.
Yeesh. Dang, that's nuts. That is nuts.
So I mean, those are some of his cons. The other the other cons he has is that he has to give up his turn on almost everything he does. So like, pick counter hit characters that have a good magic 4 or have really fast moves. Like for example, Leroy with back 1+2. If he does down forward 1 and tries to do anything, he can get shotgun back 1+2. So like, that's one of the main reasons also why he's a difficult character, is because he doesn't just have moves that are like low minus besides very few things, like obvious things like generic jab or stuff like this. Like this is still like -4 is still high enough to where I give up my turn. I can step or do something with it, but like I give up my turn in the way of like I can't oppress offense. Like there's certain moves, like I said, there's certain moves he has where he is plus or he is low minus, but like it's not very many. Like even on this, he's -9. So it's like I'm gonna try and hit a button, and you just do down 4-2, or do that.
Yeah.
So, like that's the thing that people that you have to be really careful of when you're playing it, for sure.
Gotcha.
And it's a big obstacle you have to play around consistently. Like, I mean, there's a bit of a mind game though, because like there's second part of the string, right? But like again, it's still taking a risk, because if you don't know if someone's going to respect this, you could just get counter hit launched.
Right.
So.
Sheesh. Oh, and Shinobi said 3 hit strings and third hit is a counter hit, ends in like a headbutt, I think. Someone did 3 hits on me and third hit counter launched me for pressing, and then Iron Spider said down 2-1, down 2-1, down 1. Is that a 3 hit string? That, and the last one is a counter hit.
You can jab in between it.
Ah, okay.
The best option is dick jab, because it covers the high as well. You don't get very much damage, but you do counter the shrink completely if you just dick jab.
So it looks like it's not a counter hit launcher, Shinobi, but your ass is getting sent to hell, bro.
So the counter hit launcher, what he's talking about, is probably this.
Okay.
You get hit by that last hit, they made that a counter hit launcher.
Or the second hit. And the second hit. Damn. Okay. Wait a minute. Ooh. Yeah. Oh, my bad. I'll just do a big move. Okay, that is the wrong big move. There it is. Yeah, that one. That one, right? Yeah, there it is. So just that one, I guess, just block it, or just duck the second hit. It's a mid, high, mid? Is that what it is?
Mid.
Oh, it's all mids. Oh shit.
Yeah,
but
it's all mids. But you can interrupt the last hit with jabs, depending on the speed.
or just down jab.
Yeah, dick jab is the best option. Like I said, the main thing is that you're countering the string. The damage isn't what should be the main focus.
Oh, the last one's a high though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is.
Mid, high. Got it. So you can duck the last one. Oh, but not that one. Not that one.
Yeah.
But that one's 12.
Like, this one's minus 12 on block. This one's safe. Like, so it's all up to you. I mean, like, you can. It all depends on like what the player wants to do. Like, dick jab just beats both of them, and you don't even have to deal with it. And it, so like the only option I'm pretty sure he has is like he has to space like down. He has to do down 2 and parry, or do down 2-2, and then depending on the range of this, like the dick jab will whiff, and then like keep punishing you. But they have to space it right, and they have to just do this. So like if you're not like reacting, I would say, to the string per se, that could be a problem. But if you're reacting to when the last hit comes out only, then like that's not a problem at all.
So this string in particular, duck jab to be completely safe, or exactly when to do the mid, back 1-2, if 12 frame, whatever your 12 frame punisher is, or if it's the high, duck and punish, duck and launch. Yep. Nice stuff. All right, this is good, guys. This is exactly what we want. Like all these strings, 'cause I'm gonna be getting caught by these too for sure. Yeah.
So the I'm trying to think of what other cons that he would have. Getting in can be a con for him depending on the character, because if characters have like really fast long range moves, his best get-ins are slow. Like this is 17 frames. This is 18. And for example, if I'm fighting a Leroy, they can just forward 4-2 me all day, and I have to make sure that that's what they're doing, or I have to make sure that I'm getting in properly. Like if I do 3-4, he'll beat me out. He'll float me, or he'll launch me. If I do this and try to get in, he'll do 4-2, and because it's 13 frames at best execution. Pretty sure. It's not 13, it's 15. So it just beats all the options. So any hesitation, anything, like I just have to get in with like pokes if they're a 4-4-2-2 Leroy.
And those characters are, Leroy is Leroy. And Vandy said, did you mention pro? No one knows the matchup. Paralyzing effect. That's true. I would put that as a low, but listen, we're watching Square Up right now, so now at least the matchup a little bit, right? At least a little bit of it.
Yep. So I think that's all the cons I can think of, unless I'm forgetting something. Like, I
Mhm.
mean, lows, went for the lows. His mid, oh yeah, his mids aren't super scary, unless he's in stance.
Mm.
Like he doesn't have too many scary mids. Like this and this are probably the scariest mids you're gonna have to deal with.
Mm.
Like, but yeah, not a lot of stuff that's super scary against him unless he's in a stance.
Standing mids are not scary. Oh, you know that move? I don't know. There's this. I don't know what it's called, but he leans forward, and then like he does like a low punch. I guess it's a low.
Oh yeah, this is one of his other lows that's reactable.
That one. Okay.
Minus 13.
But
And
it's
it's 0. You can actually challenge if you want.
It's low
Don't
mid.
challenge the jab, but yeah, low mid.
But if the low hits, the mid hits. Yeah. Okay.
Yep, it's snap.
Got it. And Vandy said, give us 3 characters you think are his worst and best matchups. What do you think?
Leroy is one of his worst ones. Just because the forward 2-2 just stops so much. And it's not easy. It's just really not easy to get in on Leroy.
Mm-hmm. Man, Leroy's everyone's bad matchups, bro.
I think that Marduk, Gigas, and let me think. I think those are 2 of his better matchups, just because they have really big hitboxes. Noctis is a good matchup for Yoshi as well. Because you can flash 2-2, and you can limit one of Noctis's best options, and can flash a lot of stuff, and a couple other things. Spinning out of strings, like you have to really, you can really limit Noctis with spin and flash quite a bit. But yeah, so I mean that's what I would say. Oh yeah, there's one more bad matchup I have to think of. Or let's see. I can think of right now.
Let's see.
I think Jin is annoying, but I don't think it's a bad matchup per se.
Cause can he parry? Can Jin parry swords?
Yes.
Oh shit! Forgot about that. Damn, Jin is godlike, huh? Shit.
Like Noctis versus Thakram versus Yoshi is an even split. So I don't know if you'll accept that as an answer, but like I can't really think of too many matchups. Like to me, doesn't seem to have. Oh wait, oh no, I know one. I know one really well. Bob is a bad matchup. Bob is definitely a bad matchup because down 4, and the reason I'll give is because down 4-2 and 1-1-2 they limit this. So like he has to make a hard read on the string or do this, and if he does that, down 4-2 counter hits the low kick. So, and you can't turn around normally, so you have to make a decision. You can't spin, so your only option is to sway out versus Bob and do this and counter hit launch. That's it. But then they have the option to just do 1-1, and then now you don't get counter hit launch. So, I'm actually really glad I played Mac, because yeah, that was definitely one of the matchups I didn't think wasn't sure of how bad it was, but now I do know that's a bad matchup for him. Or it's a tough matchup rather.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's one of the non-favorite ones.
Gotcha.